Hey, I'm Jason, the founder and CEO at TIQ Software and the creators of Quickify AI. In this quick video, I'm going to show you how easy it is to create a course with AI using Quickify, how simple it is to edit, and we're also going to take a look at analytics and how simple it is to review your course metrics to make changes and improve your material at work. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Okay, so I'm assuming if you're seeing this video, you might already be on the Quickify website, but if not, and you're watching this on YouTube, you just head over to quickify.ai. That's the website address, and click on Try It for Free. You can create a free account. All you have to do is add your first name, last name, your organization information, so the company you're with, or let's say if you're a creator or a consultant, what that name is. And you want to choose your site name. So this could be anything.quickify.ai. Most people will choose their company name here, add an email address and a password, and you'll get an email from the Quickify system that has all the details for this account. You want to hold on to that because every company gets their own individual hosted instance. That's what this domain name or site name is here. So once you create an account and you log in, the first thing you're going to see in Quickify is something that looks like this, where it's asking you if you want to, how you want to create a course with AI. You have 4 different options. You can generate from a one-line prompt, so a sentence. You can import a file, so you can upload any PDF, Word document, or PowerPoint, and it'll create an interactive course right off of that document. You can paste in some text. So let's say you have some notes that you've been taking from a meeting, or let's say you've copied and pasted some information out of a document. You could paste that in here. And if you have videos on YouTube, Vimeo, or hosted video, you can add them here and they'll create an interactive course from them automatically. This is also where I would say if you have some hosted videos or you need us to host, we can do that as well, but that would be on an enterprise plan. So what we're going to do in this demo is I'm going to click on generate, and you can see that it's really easy. I just have to describe what kind of course I'd like to generate, or if I'm not sure, I could click or choose a few of these different pre-generated prompts. So if you've used ChatGPT, this is kind of similar. It is using OpenAI's API, and I'll explain that about that in a minute. But what we'll do today is, let's say there's a course that you want to learn about, or you want your team or your audience to learn about. We'll just type in a quick sentence. So let's say we want to learn about like AI essentials for employees. And we'll click generate course. Okay, now what Quickify is doing is it's actually doing something very similar to when you use ChatGPT. The major difference is when you use ChatGPT, you type something in and it gives you this long blurb of content that you would have to take and turn into some kind of structured course. That's the cool thing. Quickify does that for you. So it'll create the structured interactive course with a series of interactive activities. It'll generate and add the points and badges as well. So the points and badges are already part of the system. And it sets everything up as well as the design template instantly. You can add any subject matter on really anything, and it'll create this structured course. And then I'll also show you how easy it is to edit. You can basically one click, go into the editor and change anything from the theme to the information. In that panel is where you'll see your analytics as well, and we'll look at that as I mentioned. And this is also part of the video where I would say if you want to get in touch with me, you can reach out to me directly at jason@quickify.ai. I'd be happy to review your project, see what you're looking to create. If you want to talk to me instead of playing around with Quickify on your own, but I would strongly recommend trying it out. It's pretty cool to see what you can create on your own in literally 90 seconds. So that's kind of the crazy, kind of mind-boggling part of this for me as the founder, is it's going to do this in 90 seconds. This is a byproduct of 10 years of work, but it's packed into now 90 seconds. So we're going to preview this course. Okay, and it's created AI Essentials for employees. And you can see that it's generated this kind of theme or background here that it's pulled, this wave, which you can swap in with your brand or images really simply. You can swap in this logo as well. And you can see that there's my initial badge. So that gamification piece that pops up, and you can change that as well. And here's what it's created. So it's created a foundational understanding of AI technologies, their applications, and ethical considerations to navigate the AI-driven workplace effectively. So that's pretty good, right? I think that's kind of what I was going for. So I click play. Now what it's going to do is it's going to show me a scene with a series of horizontal activity blocks that I can play through really simply step by step. So if I click on the introduction, this first playable section is actually a series of really quick flashcards. So just simple bits of content that I can read really quickly. So we're going to explore AI and its significance in transforming the workplace, what the overview is. So you can see, like, if you saw this, and this is all mobile responsive, if you grab this on your phone and you started reading this out in the field, and we have a lot of customers that are using this for remote work. It works really fast. You can see it's going over AI industries. So this first series of flashcards is designed to actually provide a really quick orientation to what's going on here. So you can see, like, there's no video happening. There actually isn't any video in the initial template that it creates, but you could add this yourself, like any videos. I'll show you that as well. So I get my first award, and then it unlocks the subsequent activity. So in this case, it's created a fill in the blank activity, and this is part of the structured template. So we're going to drag and drop the correct word to complete the sentence. So artificial intelligence simulates human intelligence. Now what it's doing is it's actually quizzing me partially on the initial flashcards, but it might throw in some extra questions, and it's doing that on purpose because this is really play to learn. So if you get something wrong, you're going to get -5 points, but if you get something correct, you get +25. There's a small timer running at the bottom as well that'll keep progressing you forward. That timer can be adjusted depending on your audience. You can make it slower if, say, the literacy level of your audience is lower, or faster if you want your audience to respond quicker. But subset of AI focused on learning from data is called, so I think this is it machine? Yeah. Okay. So you can see how long, like, the efficiency of Quickify is incredible, right? How long this would take me if I had to write out all of these items. It would take forever. So NLP stands for natural language processing. I guess this is a good quiz for me. We'll see how much I know here as well. AI can analyze vast amounts of blank quickly. Assuming that's data. Okay, I'll get one of these wrong so you can see what happens. One ethical concern in AI is blank bias. We'll go human. That's wrong. So you can see I get 90, -5 points. Point total goes down, right? So we'll say cognitive. Oh, it's algorithmic. Okay. Pretend like I did that on purpose. AI is used in blank for predictive analysis. So, ooh, that's interesting. Predictive, probably healthcare. Yeah. Okay, and I'll show you how easy it is to, let's say, remove that question or one of those questions if you didn't like that. Okay, now that's part 1 of the module done. Now we're going to move on to part 2. So what the AI is told to do by us is to now highlight one of the major topics. So we'll see if it's focused on understanding AI's impact. It is, right, and the applications in business, right? This is part of what we outlined. And remember, we built this off of just a few words in a prompt, right? So really quick, just a few flashcards for me to kind of look through. There's not a lot of reading. I can see the progress bar moving at the bottom, so I know that I'm almost done here. And it's talking about skills for the future and why this is important. Again, you could change that theme, the content, whatever you want. It's no problem. Okay, and so we're going to do another activity here. This is classify. Okay, so we're going to drag and drop the letters. So you can see, like, if you were creating these things from scratch, some instructional design teams, this would take, like, it used to take me and my team like 6 months to build something like this in the past. And some teams, it still takes them months to do this. The template and the content and the activities are all set up in literally 90 seconds in the amount of time that, that we were generating. So you can see that, I'm dragging, like, between positive and negative impacts, right? So that would be positive, and job displacement is obviously a negative impact. So just like that, right? I mean, it's like the speed and time to create is now, it's there, and now you can, a person can go in and customize and personalize this however they want. At the midpoint, it's going to quiz me now on a true false quiz. So it's walking me through, and asking me questions like AI can perform tasks that usually require human intelligence. That's true. And after this activity, what we're going to do is we're going to move on to the editor. I would strongly recommend you just go into Quickify, create a free account, and you can create any courses you want for free. You can generate them as many of these courses as you want at no cost. You only pay when you publish out to your audience. So I would recommend playing with the tool. It's super fun, right? To just try it out and see. And you can do it on any subject you can imagine. I had someone the other day ask me to do something on learning art essentials. There's so many different things you could do to play through and learn on your own and set something up for your team. Okay, one left. AI can increase job opportunities in all sectors. It's interesting. It says false there. That's fascinating. Okay, and you can see I didn't do super well there, so I might want to try again. But the point is that it's going to move me forward again. So this is, really useful for like micro learning, onboarding, training at a lot of higher levels. We have some customers in the industrial, industries, like Heidelberg Materials is one of our biggest customers. They use this for safety. So many different use cases for it. So, how easy is it to edit? All you have to do is come over here and click on the edit button. And this has a full service open source editor that we've been working on. As I mentioned, this is years in the making, and it's super simple. You can see that the AI has populated the editor with all the content that we generated. You can click in here and edit anything back. You can change the thumbnail, the theme of the course. You can change the sound. So we were listening to, you can't hear it through this demo, but there's kind of an ambient corporate sound, but you can change that. You could upload sound as well in your file library. There's your introduction, messaging, and here's all those activities. So it's gone through and created structured series of activities. You can move those horizontal activity tiles up and down and around. So you can change the order to whatever you want. Like as I mentioned, let's say we don't like one of the fill in the blank activities. So let's say we didn't like this predictive analysis question. We could literally remove it. Or we could move some of these up and down. Let's say I don't like NLP. I'll get rid of that. You could create new here, right? By clicking create new. And then, oops, sorry. So let's just do that quick again. Okay, let's say I want to edit one of these. All you have to do is click on it. And you can see there's the sentence, and you can change the correct and incorrect answer. If you don't know what else to write here or how to change it, you could type in some words, paste some content up here, and regenerate this question as many times as you want. It's super fast and easy to do. So you can see that, again, it's taking months of production time down to minutes. It's pretty incredible. Each course also has a menu. So this is where you can upload different resources or links if you have specific documents or pieces of information that are really important. So also inside of the editor, this is where you would personalize your initial login screen, your start screen. This is where you publish and display the courses that you've created, and you can edit any of the activities directly. We also have, we're just going to discard the changes here. We also have a file library that's full of different assets that I've either uploaded. Here's all the badges if you want to customize or change the badge assets. You can see here as well, we've pre-populated a bunch of AI character assets for your projects as well. You can change that. Here's the theme images if you want to change the color. And here's the different AI patterns that it's grabbing when it generates a course. And if you need any sort of image for your project, all you have to do is type it in and hit generate. And in roughly 30 seconds, it's going to grab that prompt that you add, and it's going to generate the image, and you can add it to your project. So really, Quickify is an all-in-one platform that does everything for you. The last thing that I want to transition to and focus on is analytics. So when you create a course each course will have analytics applied to it automatically, which you can access in your admin panel. And it'll look something like this. So at the outset, you're going to be able to see estimates of all the interactions and user interactions, things like in progress, completions, courses complete, incorrect answers, and average session length. This can be really important if you want to know overall how long it's taking, depending on the situation. This could be very important depending on the workplace. You can also download an insights report so you can see the performance metrics of every single individual inside of your system or user. You can also modify or archive those users at any time. And, I might show this in an upcoming video, but really easy to manage your users and promote them to a supervisor or administrator, or change them to, deactivate if they're done their learning. Intelligence is really kind of one of the coolest things. And this is a sample set of data from another project that we did, just because in my demo account, I don't have a lot of information. But you can see here that, like, if basically I was doing something like, I had a course on saving and investing for financial management, and I wanted to see something like the rule of 72 question, you can see how much time the user spent on the title. And if this was a missing word or fill in the blank activity, you can see how many times they spent on a particular slide. Then the percentage of correct answers on first try, and then all of the incorrect answers. So this is the content intelligence that helps you improve your learning project and can actually deliver way more value. So not only is it helping you create courses quicker and get out to your audience faster, it's giving you more data that you can use to inform what you need to adjust in your courses, and also like how to make them better, right? And how to improve the overall learning experience for your audience. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you're watching this directly on YouTube, feel free to check out some of my other videos, and would appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a lot. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you on the next one. Have a good one.